Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, in the last game of the 2022, VAHAKNI City is hosting New BAYAZET. Let me introduce you to the line activities. Let's start with New BAYAZET. Number 1, Hamlet Muradian. Number 3, Christian Carmichael. Number 5, Nick Velasquez. Number 8, Babken Gasparian. Number 11, Devin Smith. Number 12, the captain of the team, Makhitar Vartanyan. Number 22, Xavier Fletcher. Number 23, Eric Vartanyan. Number 24, Charlie Daniels. Number 33, Korvar Sikyan. Number 34, Mikaela Kopian. And number 77, Konstantin Radionov. The head coach of the team is Sati Stepanyan, assistant coach Mano Grigorian. And now, VAHAKNI City. Number 0, Ty Hawkins. Number 1, the captain of the team, Kenneth Miller. Number 5, Alberto Negocian. Number 4, Charen Somlanyan. Number 8, Farad Mosesian. Number 9, Hagobas Marian. Number 10, Austin Morden. Number 22, Pavel Khreptov. Number 23, Kirkland Martin. And number 25, Alisai Mekanowachi. The head coach of the team is Vahan Khachatyan. The game will be officiated by the crew chief, Hamlet Arakirian, umpires David Nikandras Tamat, the joint commissioner, the game David Santrosian. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the Caucasus Basketball League, and this is the last game of the 2022 year. Merry Christmas to everybody. And tonight, VAHAKNI City is matching up against New BAYAZET. VAHAKNI City are in the second spot in the standings, just 1 point under Foxes, and despite if they win or lose, they move to the first spot anyways. And this year has been a great one for VAHAKNI City. I hope next year they'll continue to do the same things, as I'm always talking about players of BCDC being my favorites, as that's my favorite team for many years now. But VAHAKNI City has 3 players who I really enjoy watching. The first one, obviously, one of the nicest guys for me in the league, after Brandon Collar. Of course, shout out to you, Brandon, I love you. I'm talking about Alisa Mekanawachi. He's just amazing. He's a great player, and he's a very good guy. He's strong. He moved to VAHAKNI City after playing in Sonics last year, and it was not the best fit for him in there. But VAHAKNI City, as it seems like, and as all of us can see, is a great fit for Alisa. And look at that, right when I'm talking about it, he rejects the shot of Christian Carmichael. And besides Alisa, 2 other guys, I'm talking about KJ Miller and Aston Morton, who are in VAHAKNI City the second year now. And again, both of them really nice guys, and both of them are playing a very high level basketball. So about the game, BAYAZET is getting offensive boards all around, and they've yet to finish their possession, while Nick Velasquez drives on Alisa and makes the lay-in. So BAYAZET start with Mukhtar Vartanyan, Nick Velasquez, Charlie Daniels, Devin Smith, and Christian Carmichael. So Varant Kelejan, the captain of the team, will not be playing tonight. I didn't have the time to ask the head coach. Well, he didn't have the time to answer me, to be honest. But, so obviously, as he is absent, the captain of the team for tonight will be Mukhtar Vartanyan. As VAHAKNI City start with Albert Adamosyan, who is going to the bench, replaced by Varant Mosesyan. The other 4 players are Ty Hawkins, KJ Miller, Curtin Martin, and Alisa Mekanawachi. So the 6th man of the year for me, Curtin Martin, is lucky enough to get a starting spot on the team tonight, leaving Aston Morton on the bench. Well, let's not forget, if Pasha Khreptov was starter for the start of the league, now he lost his spot and he is replaced by Aston. At first it was KJ, Alisa, Aston, Pasha, and Albert. Now most of the times Pasha just sits there and somebody else is taking his spot on the floor. This particular game it was Aston. And after Mukhtar Vartanyan's drive, he is fouled. He forces to commit for a foul for VAHAKNI players, and Varant Mosesyan commits for the first foul of the game. And this is a really active start to the game. While there's a turnover by New BAYAZET, Ty has the steal. KJ in the corner is open, but Hawkins is gonna shoot, and he's gonna miss a mid-range shot. A high confidence shot from Ty, which I was not waiting for. Devin Smith has the ball. Velasquez will shoot. Bang! Good from 3. Kirtland is going to get a ball screen from Alisa. Kirtland drives. Kirtland jumps. Puts it up and in. And 1, Martin. And I was meaning to talk about Nick Velasquez during the last possession of BAYAZET, while Devin Smith, a couple of games ago, it was like 3 or 4 games ago, he's got 30-plus points in a single game. Right after that, didn't play good enough, scored like 10, maybe, probably. But then last game, Nick Velasquez went up to score 30-plus himself. It was the 3rd place game for in the Christmas Cup, where, as I said, Nick scored 30 plus. It was like 33. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Devin Smith didn't do anything there. So tonight is Devin's turn to score and be a leader. So now Kirtland goes on Charlie Daniels. Puts up a weird shot, and what a great defense by Ty Hawkins. Stripped the ball out of Carmichael's hand. Alisa receives the pass, and he will get easy bucket under the opponent's basket. And the first time in this game, VAHAKNI City is in the lead, and Devin Smith is fouled by KJ Mueller. He will get the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws from the line. So 2 team fouls for VAHAKNI City in the 4 and a little bit minutes of the playing time, which is sending Devin Smith to the line, and he will make the first free throw. And if you remember, Devin Smith, after being traded from Foxes to Bayazet, has been feeling great actually. And when I was talking about Alisa in the start of the game, to be traded from Sonics after playing in Sonics last year and be traded to VAHAKNI City and being a great feat, I can say the same thing about Devin Smith. Foxes are more of a team basketball, are more of a passing basketball. Okay, there's one player, well 2, Damian Archer and Kalen Panther, who are able to show us some skills and some one-on-one playing abilities. But most of them just drive, kick out, shoot. That's their game. But Devin Smith is more of a one-on-one player. And of course, the head coach of VAHAKNI City Vartan knows that. He puts Aston on the field. Aston Moran is a great defensive player. But right when we talk about that, he commits for a foul on Devin Smith's drive and receives a personal foul right after being on the floor for like 5 seconds maybe. So this is the second time where when Devin Smith steps on the line, the first one puts up but no in. And misses the second one. Look at that. Not lucky. KJ, guarded by Nick. Velasquez playing the defense. But the ball screen of Alisa helps KJ to find separation. He puts it up, but no in. Velasquez. Charlie is in the paint, guarded by Alisa. Well, this is a game for Daniels where he won't be able to do so many things while Alisa gets another block. And once again on Christian Carmichael. I thought it was going to be a call there. Not on Alisa, obviously, but on KJ Mueller, who was reaching on Carmichael's drive. Everything's fine. Ball is yet in Bayazet's possession. Devin has got a second to shoot. Air balls, and it's a shot clock violation for New Bayazet. And if you remember yesterday, when Foxes and Sonics were playing, in the first quarter, both of the teams combined for more than 40 points, if I'm not wrong. And it was a crazy high-scoring game. Well, I cannot say the same thing about this one. 8-9, Bayazet in the lead. As Alisa didn't like that, and after receiving the pass, decided to drive, forced to foul, and is going to the line. And besides Alisa being a great fit for VAHAKNI City, for himself, I guess during the summer break, after the previous Caucasus Basketball League, he worked a lot on his free throws, and he jinxed it. Of course, whenever I speak about players making free throws, they always just jinx it, but hope the second one won't be as it was the second, but it is. Look at that. Yes. I'm sorry, Lisa, I won't talk about your free throws at this game, at least. Devin drives. The lefty layup goes up, but no in. Hagop with a rebound. Kirtland spins. Look at that. Puts Nick Velasquez on spin cycle and makes the lay-in. And this was Martin's 6th point now. While Vartanyan could find separation. Not a good shot. Missed it short. Aston rebound. And Hago passes to Moran. Great handles under the basket. He's got 2 more points for VAHAKNI City, and we're going to the timeout, which has been called by the head coach of BAYAZET. We'll be back in a minute.
Bitch, I'm trying to beat your leg guy. Savage got the body with the red eye. Savage made a $250,000 off red eye. Yeah, nigga, I ain't never filled out a job. Your favorite rapper keyboard, I swear that nigga all my niggas real fans, all love my 21 Savage, I be hanging with a check beat. I don't want pussy, little bitch, just next me. Bitch, you tryna screenshot a nigga, don't text me. I don't want no fucking boyfriend, I'm your best.
So we're back out to the timeout, and with a 3-point lead for VAHAKNI City, BAYAZET is starting a new possession. Charlie is going to the paint. Devin will play one-on-one, passes the ball to Vartanyan, who goes up for 3. Bang! Look at that shot! A high contested shot for Vartanyan over Hago. Ties the game on 12. And now KJ starts the possession, leaving the ball to Asmarian. Right back to KJ. There's a set going on for VAHAKNI, but they just decide to leave the ball to Aston in the corner, who really likes the fadeaway shot, but he passes to Elisa, who misses a 3-pointer short. Carmichael skips it to Devin. He will go to the paint. And yes, I think this was an end one. I think so. I have no clue if KJ Miller touched his hand or not, but from this angle that I'm seeing the game, I think he touched it. That's Devin makes 2 points. BAYAZET back in the lead. KJ misses a free floater. Tried to use the backboard and bang it in. Unlucky. And now Nick Velasquez misses the same shot that he usually misses. I think he needs to work on that more, while Colonel Martin will not miss. Right back to tie game on 14 now. Velasquez, guarded by Martin, the owner of VAHAKNI City, as always, is cheering for his players. Tell them to steal the ball. And they do steal the ball. Austin has it, goes, drives. Won't make, but look at that putback of Elisa Nawachi. Don't sleep on Elisa. Nick found Macho in the corner, who is no good from his favorite spot. KJ shoots and pops the 3. What a game. I was not waiting for such an interesting game, and obviously it's just a stupid thought. The last game of the year cannot be interesting, but believe me, it is. Nick, no good. Yet again, VAHAKNI, after taking the ball, a running, stop, pop, drop, Kenneth Miller. All of a sudden, it's an 8-point lead for VAHAKNI City. Devin is good on this drive. Kicks it out to Carmichael. Smith receives the pass, and he makes the 3, cutting the lead down a little bit more. Oh, it was not a 3 actually. Smith had a foot on line. So he'll be punished for a couple of inches, while Vartanyan has the ball. Drives, kicks it. Nick from 3 misses. I really like to rhyme my words, as KJ Miller will go to the reverse side and make the righty lay-in. So the last shot can go to New Bayazet if, of course, they look at the clock and see that there's not enough time for VAHAKNI City for another possession. If they waste as much time as from the clock as possible. 2 on the shot clock. Nick steps back. And no good. Vartanyan couldn't be on time for the rebound. And the putback, so with an 8-point lead of VAHAKNI City, we're going into the second quarter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we are back for the second quarter of this, I'll just say the word amazing matchup. 8-point lead for VAHAKNI City. Aston, sidestep, mid-range shot, no good. Pasha couldn't get the board. And I've always spoken about Charlie Danielson, Jamal Poplar matchup in New Bayazet and Devin Kalikia games, that both of those guys are the tallest ones of the league, are the strongest ones, are the strongest big guys of the league. But it's not so when you are forgetting Alisa Nawachi. Well, Nawachi is no good on his layup attempt. Carmichael played great defense. And Christian, I guess, was fouled once again, but nothing was called. But oh no, was too far away from that. So the referee was standing right there close to Christian Carmichael's attempt. Is called for a simulation. And there's a warning, and if he does the same thing once again, it's in Europe we just say simulation, but I think for more of you guys who are watching from the United States, to understand more, it's kind of a flop warning. So if you flop one more time, you're gonna get a technical. That's what Christian Carmichael was warned about. And now KJ dances, went all the way, missed the layup. After the Pachata couldn't cha-cha-cha. So Nikolaskis is fouled by Alisa Nawachi. Gets his first. So 4 players from VAHAKNI City with 1. Talking about the fouls. And only 2 from New Bayazet in Nikolaskis and the captain Mahop. Velasquez gets ball screens as Pasha Khreptov is on the floor for VAHAKNI. Look at that. One more blown layup from a very open spot for Charlie Daniels. And KJ was on time to pass the F court and not be called that. The 8-second violation. Pasha didn't play for the whole game of Christmas Cup. Came to the floor in the end. Got 2 great rebounds. Missed a couple of threes, I guess. I think I remember correctly. It was like 2 or 3. But he got 2 very important rebounds. And then after him driving and missing the layup, Aston Monitor was right there to put the ball back in, which tied the game. And so most of y'all may think that Pasha didn't help the team. He missed threes, but his presence and his ability to drive and kick out the passes with the rebounds to go, of course, helped them to get the cup. So Devin Smith is fouled while driving baseline. I guess this will go on KJ Miller, and it is second if he does. Yes, it is. KJ Miller will go to the bench. Curtin Martin is back. VAHAKNI doesn't need KJ on the floor with 2 fouls in the second quarter. Vartanyan. Velasquez gets a screen from Daniels. Devin. Not a good pass. Stolen by Elisa. Albert is going to get an easy 2. And what a transition by VAHAKNI City. And this is turning into a not interesting game. I was hoping it was going to go all the way. But it's turning not into one. And Charlie Daniels misses one more time. Great defense, VAHAKNI City. Well, at first, it was not so great defense. Charlie had a lot of space. Could have just easily dunked the ball. Decided to go for a layup. Missed the control of the ball. And then right after getting his own board, the ball was stripped out of bounds off his hands. Devin with 5 on the shot clock. Smith drives. Smith shoots. Smith misses. Aston is running. He will receive the pass. Pasha is opening the corner. Pump fake. And yes, misses once again. I don't know what happened to Pasha after the starting 5-6 games of the league. It was so hard to guard then. It was so hard to guard. Just like, I'm not talking about Curry, because Pasha is more of a spot-up shooter. I kind of compare him to Kyle Carver, to be honest. He's moving great off the ball. He's great with the ball. And he was actually shooting with a high percentage. And let's not forget, I just remembered that Pasha Khereptov, after 3-4 starting games of the league, was the leading scorer of the whole league. It was Avi Tumor from the Georgian team. And then I remember saying that if Pasha scores 9 points this game, he becomes the leading scorer of the league. And then he went on to score like 30 points that game. So 2 turnovers actually in a row for New Bayazet. And now this is the time of the game where VAHAKNI has scored twice as much and a point more as New Bayazet. Curtin Martin, another circus shot works. Velasquez drives, stops, passes to Machom. Once again, turnover for Bayazet. Aston Moran, have a tea in the air, have a coffee, anything you want. 37-16, timeout, New Bayazet. We'll be back. So after the timeout, a foul has been called on VAHAKNI City on Nick Velasquez's drive. While Ty Hawkins, you remember Brandon Collar talking about him, that whenever Ty Hawkins sees that he cannot guard the player or somebody passes him, he's just gonna foul. So Charan Hovnanian, I'm sorry, gets the first minutes of the game. Good defense on Macho, but he fouls. So he will receive the first personal, leaving Vartanyan on the line. Macho makes the first one. He is the player who played in the first ever A-League. It was 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. And he played in FEMA with alongside me. I was the starting point guard then. And after my retirement, went on to being the point guard then played for a lot of teams. And his final destination now is New Bayazet, which you can obviously see is a great fit. Hovnanian went up for a shot, missed the lefty layup, and the whole bench was standing up to see if Chaz is gonna make it. Carmichael. Velasquez drives, kicks it out to Devin in the corner. Great defense by VAHAKNI City. Finally, Devin open, good. Bayazet desperately needs some kind of these shots. Pasha from way downtown is no good. Again, thought that there was a foul on him on his three-point attempt. Smith, and not a good pass by Devin. It was not a good connection. Well, the pass was kind of good actually. The quality was not bad. That bad. But the connection between him and Charlie Daniels. Well, when you are teammates, you have to look at each other. You have to understand each other by just a single glance. And I think the problem of them not understanding each other at that point is that they don't have enough experience with each other. What a great pass! And one Charlie. And you could obviously see how close Elisa was to blocking Charlie's shot. $14-point lead for VAHAKNI City. Charlie has a chance to cut the lead down a little bit more, and he makes 3 points the big man way. And now it is just a 13-point game. Maybe most of y'all would think, what are you saying? Why are you adding the word just in there? But believe me, 13 points is just. As Chaz tried to use the backboard and bang a three, missed it. Carmichael, a high jump shot. What a great elevation by Christian. Hawkins leaves this to Elisa. Pasha drives and what a smart play by Pasha. Look at that. He gathered the ball, went for the two-step. Let's see the replay. Look at that. Went for the two-step. He was going to pass, heard the whistle, just shot one up to go to the line. And he's just amazing from the free throw line. Rarely misses. Of course, it is a great news for VAHAKNI City whenever this player is on the line. But after the miss, Ty Hawkins, nonetheless, gets the rebound. 3 minutes on the clock for the first half. Ty will leave it to Aston. He needs to shoot. A long three. This one looked like the one he shot in the Caucasus Cup finale. Then Devin Smith went all the way, missed an easy opportunity. Pasha, bang, there you go. There you go, Pasha. That's what you need to do. Makes the lead go up to 15. Chaz on Mako. He drives, blocked by Nawachi. Third block of Alisa in this game. Pasha is hot, hot, hot. Splashes another one. 2 threes in a row by Khreptov. And look at that, great defense by Ty Hawkins. The ball is stolen. Aston. Alisa! And new BAYAZET's head coach is out of timeouts. So after going down 20 points, he has no way of helping his team. Nick Velasquez travels the ball. Another negative effect on new BAYAZET. So Ty Hawkins, after playing great ball, he's got a steal. I mean, it was not his steal. He played great defense, and then Nick Velasquez turned the ball over, and then he got an offensive board, which led for 2 or 3. So, great job. Did more than he was expected to. Chaz in the corner, passes to Aston. 5 on the clock. Morin, cha-cha-cha. Pass to Pasha. No, this one was looking like a dream. And now Kirtland will shoot a long 3. Misses as well. Chaz and Mako for a rebound. The winner there was the captain of BAYAZET. Nick, well shot. And he misses. I promised Nick Velasquez that every game for the whole Caucasus League, whenever he plays and misses a single shot, I'll just tell everybody that once he missed a way open layup with a left hand, which could have made him the leading scorer of the game, and he missed an easy layup. Blew an easy layup. So don't thank me for that, Nick. We'll get our little laugh after the game with Velasquez. I love you. 22-point lead, 15 seconds. Aston will drive the clock out. 10. Aston gets a screen from Chaz, and yes, Hovnanian is called for an illegal screen with an offensive foul. So 5 on the clock. Devin has got opportunity to score, which he does, and ends the second quarter with a 20-point lead of VAHAKNI City. We will be back after the halftime break.
gotta stop it. Lose the negative, get the positive, stop the racket, and let's drop it. And try to change yourself. Yeah, put your weapons on the shelf. Check the menu, check the season. I'm just teasing, I'm not reason. I'm gonna let the light of God shine. One time, what's a quick time? Get dropped, you and your whack track. Stroke lights, get jacks, install like that. Real nice, tune and right. Tune suckers up like calm in the fight. Never say never, I'm too clever. You test me to win, cause I'm bright like a fish. Bright like fish. I'm gonna bright like fish.
On the front line is surely like this. I'm pushing up the UMC is purely hypeness. So I mention it again and again. It's not necessary. Those who comprehend my message very clearly, but not along the way I'm translucent. Throw your hands up, throw a man's up, who's it? If it is on my feet basket to a casket, lead it down away. See the thoughts run away. So as a UMC, I ask myself, who could be the leaders? Resembling the stars out of all. And as I find the participate, at a whim who would freeze blue cheese. Spin a 360 on a runaway stop, and hear many more than just one second. When I B-R-S-A-L, cause we gave them all one look to grow on.
Shout out to my man DJ IC. Dopest beat, dopest battle.
Policies move methodically like Solana's strong policy. Order the form, better store, money store, and investments. Think
We're back for the second half of VAHAKNI City and New BAYAZET matchup. A crushing first half from VAHAKNI City, getting a 20-point lead. And what a fake by Nick Velasquez. Didn't need to rush there. KJ was flying out of bounds. Could have just taken his time. But now he will shoot again and make this one. Great start for New BAYAZET. If this goes on, maybe and just maybe, BAYAZET can come back. Morton. Albert has it, drives, and misses the easy layup. So BAYAZET is outnumbering VAHAKNI right now. Velasquez, another one. Are you turning into DJ Khaled, Nick? We're gonna get another one? Let's see. Morton, Alisa has it. He has a mismatch. What a block by Charlie Daniels. David Smith has the ball. Smith can pass it to Nick. Well, he will stay with the ball. Spin on KJ and miss a short mid-range. KJ. In and out. Gonna lock you there. And Velasquez is with the ball yet again. Drives, spins. Mike Carmichael has it. And another three. 3 in a row by New BAYAZET. They are getting really close to being back in the game. 11-point lead. 48-37 in just 2 minutes of playing time. Great pass to Austin. Of course he's gonna make. Morton is really hard to guard when he's under the basket and there is no big guy surrounding him. Devin drives. He's gonna make the layup. Albert. Ali sends it to KJ. Aston comes to get it. Great pass. Art to my eyes. What a pass by KJ Mueller. Nick. Charlie will get the pass from Macho and get 2 points. And a lot of times, LeBron James is spoken about playing professional football. You know that. I mean, I'm talking about American football, of course, for the Armenian auditory. So he played in high school, and he had to decide be an American football player or a basketball player. He decided basketball. And a lot of times I'm watching this guy who's with the ball right now, KJ Miller, who makes a floater, and I'm wondering what it would have been if he became a quarterback. He's fast, has great vision, can give bullet passes, can give shotgun passes, can just lob it up. And now Devin Smith misses a 3 short. Quarterback. Look at that. Saw no pass was available. Decided to scrabble. Got the first down. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk football all the game. No, I'm kidding. Smith will go up. The shot won't go in, but he gets his own board with a high flyer. And he's blocked by Alisa. 4th block, Nawachi. And the ball is going out of bounds after touching Devin Smith. Just guess who gave that pass. Just guess. I dare you, guess. Alisa goes up for a dunk. And right after New BAYAZET making 3 three-pointers in a row, VAHAKNI are back to having a big lead. Smith will shoot. It's unlucky. Ball goes in and out. Austin, great defense. Devin strips it out of bounds from BAYAZET's baseline. VAHAKNI will play. And now The referee is calling both Austin and Devin Smith. Just in case two of those guys are going at each other to calm both of them down. Albert from the corner makes the mid-range shot. So yeah, the dream of Bayazet to come back in the third quarter is just shattered into pieces. And you know what's really interesting? That after the 9-0 run of Bayazet, the head coach of VAHAKNI didn't call a timeout. I have no clue how can you have the guts and have so much trust in your players to blow a 20-point lead and make it 11 and not call a timeout. And just like that, VAHAKNI has a 21-point lead now. Alisa, what? She misses back. Erna Martins right there, tips it in. Smith. Devin is fouled by Austin. Yes, Morton agrees with the referees. And we've talked about NBA a little bit. I don't know if you've seen the performance of Luka Doncic. Just get life if you haven't yet. And Luka Doncic got a historical night, scoring 60 points, getting 20 boards, and 10 assists. That is the only time in the history in the NBA that somebody has a 60, 20, and 10 stat line. That is just crazy. And right after thinking about NBA, the only sight I have in my memory is Aaron Gordon. My God, did you see that dunk? He just decided he is an airplane. He is just I don't know, a Boeing maybe. And so the score is pretty now, 66-44. Davin for a 2. I was hoping it would stay the same for until, wait, 3 more seconds until now. So I would say 3:33 left, 44-66. But my dreams are shattered, 68-46. KJ is getting a layup. Mahob drives. Davin misses another mid-range shot. Morton. And look at that Euro step. Nick Velasquez didn't see no one in front of him or behind. Timeout, New Bayazet. We'll be back in a minute. the timeout is over for New BAYAZET. They missed their first shot. Elisa is running. Good pass to KJ. Better defense. Macho steals the ball. And from behind, the ball is stripped out of bounds from Nick Velasquez by Ty Hawkins, who's back on the floor. Varan Mosesyan is on the floor as well. Carmichael left the ball to Charlie, and a foul is called. I think it is on Varant, isn't it? In it, yes it is. Varant grabs his second personal. 5 players from VAHAKNI City playing with 2 personal fouls. I'm talking about Ty Hawkins, KJ Miller, Chaz Hovnanyan, Varant Mosesyan, and Aston Moran. Elisa with just a single one. On the other side though, Christian Carmichael and Mukhtar Vartanyan with 2. Nick Velasquez with a single foul. 23-point lead for VAHAKNI City. This is getting ugly. Ty made a mid-range shot. And obviously, VAHAKNI City has such a great chemistry. I'm talking players, I'm talking the head coach, I'm talking the owner, I'm talking the fans. Great team, great organization. And I'm saying all of this because whenever a player from the bench makes a shot, the whole bench is on their feet celebrating. As KJ is not lucky, the ball rolled out. Another great defense by Ty, but once again, a foul is called on him. Both the head coach and Ty had their laughs about this foul call. It was not wrong, it was a good call. They didn't want to foul there. Great defense by Ty. Right on the face of Devin Smith, who misses a 3. Martin spins. Vartanyan was ready to steal. Elisa will step back, no good. Ty and Kirtland are fighting. Once again, ball goes to Hawkins. Look at that. Finally, KJ will drive, and he will be on the foul shot line to shoot 2 free throws. And I'm talking about VAHAKNI City having a great chemistry, but let's not forget about the Met Foxes. I'm not saying the other teams don't have that. I'm just saying VAHAKNI City, all around, the players just are becoming more of a family. Micah Scott is missing there. So yeah, as I said, the Foxes, the 3 Americans who are in the roster of Met Foxes, I'm talking Damian Archer, Jack Fiedler, and Caleb Hunter. I always see them on the sidelines every game. I'm talking every game. If you didn't hear it, I said it again. Every game, they're here to scout. They're here to watch the strengths and the weaknesses of their opponents. Kirtland, 7 on the clock, drives and gets a high-flying layup once again. I thought Charlie was going to be the point guard, but no, he left the ball to Carmichael. Smith spins, drives, another Euro, but on this side now. Samacho is going to play a full court press on Kirtland, which is not hard for Martin to pass. He's on the other half court. He's got 10 on the clock. Vartanyan is right on his face. 5 seconds. KJ drives on Nick. Nothing is called. And that is it. 76-49. We'll be back after a couple of minutes. And the ball is back for the last 10 minutes of Bayazet and VAHAKNI matchup. What a start to the quarter by VAHAKNI City. This is what a true leader team does. Velasquez drives on Pasha, and no, not an M1, but free throw opportunities for Nick. Pasha gets his first foul, and the score, I think, says it all. This was not the closest game of the league. None of the teams have played with 4 fouls in any of the quarters, so nobody's aggressive enough. And yes, the foul count on VAHAKNI side says that it was not the way I think it was. Well, no, wait. My math teacher was good enough because VAHAKNI City had 4, 6, 8, 10, and 13 fouls. And it's impossible for them to not give out a bonus with 13 in any of the quarters. Maybe once they had 4, but I don't just recall that. While New Bayazet 100% didn't have it, as they've got only 6 fouls in the whole game. And this is really surprising. Whenever you see the losing team have not just 1 or 2 less, but a lot more less fouls than the winning one, you can just understand that the losing team is not trying hard enough. Chaz has the ball after the steal. Macho steals it right back. Great pass. I saw Rando there for a second. Remember the one against James in Boston and Cavaliers game? Pasha. Not gonna shoot, he's gonna drive. Missed it. Davin spins and misses. Ball rolls out. So now not a good pass from Pasha to Varant. Christian though, with the ball, not a good jump. He was trying to throw it down, but just laid it in. KJ, bang. And just understand what I'm saying right now. Whenever it is a blowout game, just like this is right now, I don't actually look at the scoreboard that much. Because, I mean, there's nothing too interesting going on there. But I just looked up there as Nick Velasquez makes the 3 and saw that Nick has 19, Davin has 17, but the leading scorer of the game, just have a guess. I'll give you a hint. It is an American football player. Of course, it's KJ Miller. He's got 27 points. Christian. Nick receives the pass in the same spot. He made the 3 from and makes one more. Well, it is a 22-point game. Of course, it's close to being an impossible comeback. But in this amount of time, nothing is impossible. I just had to say, right? I had to. 3 on the clock. KJ is with the ball. And right. I will have to wow in Armenian. I didn't like that play by Nick Velasquez. I didn't like that. Actually, maybe he didn't foul, but when there's only a second on the shot clock, you cannot even be close to having a foul called on you. Just let KJ Miller fall on the ground by himself. Why are you trying to touch him? Chaz, a 3, missed. Nick, another attempt. No good, and look at Macho, tips it in. Didn't even bother him a bit. That Aston Morton was there, one of the highest flyers of the league. KJ is going on Nick. Yes, Velasquez is called for one more foul, which is his 4th foul of the game. And Luke goes back. Alisa Amegana, watch it. I hope Aston and Alisa will give out a top 10 moment tonight, which is something that we would like to watch. KJ Miller, another 3. 30 points. Carmichael drives and makes. And in a fight for position under the basket of Alisa and Carmichael. A foul was called on Christian, and right after that, the head coach Vartan is calling a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. So after the inbound, Alisa leaves the ball to KJ, who steps back. And not a good shot. The defense, Carmichael. And KJ, great defense. Helps Hago to get the steal. What a dribble. And he will receive the pass right back. Chas couldn't catch it, but it ends. Carmichael is no good. Less than 5 to go. And now Austin is just toying. And of course, KJ is going to make this one too. Have your swerve, young man. 89-65, 33 for KJ. And yet again, he's with the ball. Try to shake and bake, no good, but Aston with an offensive board is making another 2 for himself, more than with 12 points. Velasquez in the corner is open, missed it. Macho, long one, bang! Once again, a high confidence shot by Macho goes in, matching his shirt number with his scores on 12. Hagob is open after KJ's pass is gonna shoot. Missed it short. Chaz was close to save it, but no good. And many of you all may think why in the beginning of this of the game, I was calling the guy with the number 4 on his shirt Charentsovnanyan, and all of a sudden it turned into Chaz. Well, Charents is an Armenian name. He's a great writer, actually, Yagisha Charents. An Armenian great writer, I'll just say so. And whenever Armenians move to the US or to another country, most of the times they will need to use not an Armenian name, which is Chaz, and what this guy is like to be called. Agop still has the ball, but it is stolen from him. Devin drives, Devin makes. .1 lead, 3 minutes to go. Ty Hawkins is with the ball. Kicks it back to Agop. Another miss. And he loses the possession. Nick gets a fast break, easy two. Albert just waits, calms everybody down, and Ty Hawkins saw Charlie Daniels there. Didn't go up for a good shot. But you cannot block this one, Daniels. Can you? Ty just settles for a mid-range shot and makes one. Another minute has gone by. Nick. No good. Velasquez got 24 points. Varan's three is missed. So only 3 players at VAHAKNI City have not scored in this game. I'm talking about Varan Mosesyan, Chasovnanyan, and Agop Asmaryan. Nick, one more miss. Devin with a high-flying board. Now Christian Carmichael's gonna make one. And one more thing I haven't talked about in the whole game. Xavier Fletcher of New Bayazet did not play at all. I think he has an injury though, because he's a crucial player for the team. And I know that the head coach of Bayazet does enjoy having Xavier on the floor in his team. And I guess the only reason that Xavier didn't get time on the clock is that. So 55 seconds to go in the game. Vartanyan. Shimmy dribble. The ball is going out of bounds. Steal. Leaving the possession to Bayazet. Davin reverses one in. And yeah, obviously. No major changes are going to be made in the game. Cortland. Ty is going to shoot a 3. And I guess this is Bayazet's last possession with Carmichael missing a 3-pointer. And now Ty drives. Varant lost the ball. Curlin steals it back. Velasquez, and yes, the only guy who decided to have a fair play. Good job, Nick. Not a good job for Bayazet. A 20-point loss to VAHAKNI City. VAHAKNI City still stay at the first place of the league. Great win. KJ with 33 will, of course, be the man of the match. And this was the end. This was Alba with you as always. Love basketball, and he will love you back. Peace.